The night I lost my job, the world didn't fall apart loudly. It just went quiet. Too quiet. I remember standing outside the glass building, holding a small cardboard box filled with things that suddenly didn't matter anymore. A coffee mug, a framed photo, a notebook full of plans that no longer had a place. I didn't cry. Not yet. I drove home slowly, stretching the time, as if delaying reality could somehow change it. But when I reached home, something felt off. The porch light was on, the front door slightly open, and inside, my bags were packed, suitcases, neatly arranged, waiting by the door like silent witnesses. My mother stood in the hallway, arms crossed. My father sat on the couch, avoiding my eyes. "What is this?" I asked, my voice barely steady. My mother didn't hesitate. "You lost your job. We can't support you anymore. You're not a child." The words hit harder than the job loss itself. "I just found out today," I said, trying to make sense of it. "And today is when things change," my father added quietly. There was no shouting, no long argument, just a decision already made. A final one. I stood there, stunned, as the place I called home slowly stopped feeling like mine. "Where am I supposed to go?" I asked. My mother handed me an envelope. "You'll figure it out. You always do." Her voice wasn't cruel, just distant. I picked up the bags, walked out, and didn't look back. I spent that night in my car, parked near a quiet roadside, staring at nothing. The silence was heavier now. I opened the envelope my mother gave me. Inside, a set of keys, and a single piece of paper. An address. That was it.no explanation.no message. Just an address. I almost laughed. Was this some kind of joke? Still, with nowhere else to go, I started the engine and followed the directions. The drive was long. The city lights faded behind me, replaced by empty roads and the distant sound of waves I couldn't yet see. Eventually, I reached it. A beach, calm, endless, beautiful, and right there, facing the ocean, was a house. Not just any house. A beach house, white walls, large windows, soft lights glowing from inside. I checked the address again. It matched. Confused, I walked up to the door and hesitated. Then I used the key. It opened. Inside, everything felt warm, furnished, clean, peaceful, like someone had been waiting. There was a note on the table, this time handwritten. I recognized the handwriting immediately. My grandmother's. My hands trembled as I opened it. "If you're reading this, it means life pushed you to a place you didn't expect." I swallowed hard. "This house is yours. I left it for you years ago, but I asked your parents not to tell you until the right moment." I sat down slowly. The room felt like it was spinning. "You've always been stronger than you think. But sometimes, people only discover their strength when they have no choice." Tears filled my eyes. This house isn't just a gift. It's a beginning. A place where you can rebuild, breathe, and find yourself again. I looked around. The soft sound of waves filled the silence. For the first time that day, I felt something different. Not pain, not anger, but space. Days turned into weeks. I stayed there. At first, I did nothing, just watched the ocean, listened to the wind, let the silence heal something inside me. Then slowly, I began again. I started freelancing. Small projects. Nothing big, but enough. Each morning, I worked by the window, the sea stretching endlessly in front of me. Each evening, I walked along the shore, letting go of everything I had lost. And strangely, I didn't feel lost anymore. One day, my phone rang. It was my father. I stared at the screen for a long moment before answering. "Hello." There was a pause. "How are you?" he asked. I looked outside. The waves moved calmly, like they always had. "I'm okay," I said. Another silence. Then he spoke again, softer this time. "Your grandmother, she believed in you more than anyone." I smiled slightly. I think I'm starting to understand why. That night I stood outside, barefoot in the sand, the ocean stretching endlessly in front of me. I had lost my job. I had lost my home, but somehow, I had found something bigger. A new beginning. A quiet strength, and a place that was always mine, even when I didn't know it.